Thanks for joining us, Dr. Harrison. This Informs conference here in Phoenix, one of many, many that you have attended. Am I correct in that?
That's true. I have been attending from the early 80s.
Really?
Yes.
And how has Informs grown as an organization, one, and these conferences, too?
Well, I'd say that as an organization, the clear indication is that we're much larger than we have been. And interestingly enough, through the 2000s, from say about 2000 through about 2009, we had experienced a decline of sorts, just a very slow decline. But we have made some changes that seem to have paid great benefit, and our attendance is up. This conference, as you can see, is very well attended. It's probably turned out to be the second highest attendance of any Informs conference that we've ever had.
Really?
Yes.
Did you know that going in, or is that a surprise?
We had an expectation going in, but you never know. There's a walk-in registration that occurs, and we're very close even to the highest level. In our spring conference, we have broken records by large amounts the past 2 years for attendance by 30% each time.
And why is that?
There's an interesting question around that, but a few years ago, the Informs board, in looking through what we're going to do strategically, had settled on the issue of analytics as being an important theme that relates very closely to what we do operations research, and is also very understandable by the public, and in particular by business. And so we rebranded some of our conferences. We made them more, quote, analytics friendly, and immediately we saw a response that we were satisfying a need that was out there and not being satisfied.
And you're going to follow that plan, obviously, as we move forward.
That is part of our strategic plan, yes. It's worked well. We're moving in that direction. We have a number of sessions here that we're talking about the issue of analytics. In fact, in April, after about a year and a half of effort, we will be introducing the first analytics certification for professionals. It will be called the C.A.P, the Certified Analytics Professional. It will include an exam, pre-qualification, and we expect that to be very popular and attractive.
Having said all that, where do you see Informs, say, in 5 years?
That's a hard question, but I'm not shy about asking or answering that question. Let me say this. Informs is about 3/4 of its members as academics. And so Informs has always had a heavy focus on producing top quality research journals, providing meetings so that researchers could get together, but also meetings that practitioners could come and learn the latest techniques and network among each other. Those kinds of things are the basis of Informs. They're the foundation, and they will continue. That said, we see new opportunities for us in the area of analytics. I would characterize it as saying there are many Informs members out there who have yet to discover that they are. And through our analytics efforts, we expect to bring them here, and that they will find a professional home that will help them throughout their careers.
Quite a plan, quite a plan. Last question for me. You touched on the word networking, and Dr. Askin talked about that. At a conference such as this, and even off camera, you can see it occurring as we speak, but the vast numbers that you're getting at these conferences, networking is a major component.
You know, I talked about that at the student welcome the other night. Informs does 3 things. First, it publishes journals, and it provides archival storage of important research. Second, it does meetings, and third, it builds communities, affinity groups. Now, as much as technology has improved, as much as we can do things face-to-face even, there is nothing that replaces getting together with a group of colleagues, going to a session and hearing the latest research, going to dinner with some new folks and finding out they share the same kind of interests that you have, and establishing relationships that literally lend themselves for the rest of your professional career. It's certainly true for me. I'm having dinner tonight with someone that I started as a colleague about 30 years ago. We are from different continents, but yet we play a major role in each other's professional development. I would say that that is a critical thing that we offer at meetings like this.
It kind of defines what Informs is all about.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Dr. Harrison, the president of Informs. We appreciate your time.
I enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you.